And we're back at it. Hi again. Today I'm doing actually some chicken. There it is. I'm actually cutting it out. Um. Okay, so I have a lot of things in my mind. There have been a lot of things going on. I think last thing I talked about was this whole AI stuff, and it's a big deal. I'm just today is Monday, the day I'm recording this, and I just finished a full weekend of working myself out to create agents, to create systems actually that actually translate into some real results. And it's not easy. I'm not gonna tell you that you can do that in just 2 hours, like in 2 days or so. It's not easy. It's not done. It's not completely done. We've been pushing forward and we have a lot of things set. But the thing is this, um, there is no such time as perfect time. There's no such thing as the perfect time, right? Um, are things done? No. We are not completely done. We are not ready. We don't have all of the things that we like to have. But we do have quite a lot. And I want to talk about how doing things, how moving forward is what changes your mind. It's what changes your motivation. And what I mean by that is, well, you shouldn't be waiting for anything or for anyone to tell you anything to be motivated. The best way to keep on motivating yourself, the best way to keep on pushing forward and to keep on truly working through your dream, bias your dream, is by doing stuff. Now, I've talked about this before. You have to go out there and do stuff. And I am saying all of this because my mindset has shifted. My mindset has changed from last year. If you if I talk about the things that I'm talking right now, and I try to ask all of these things to myself, but a year ago, my mindset would have been completely different. Actually, a year ago, I was in complete sadness because my grandma passed away, and that, of course, affected me in a sense, emotionally, obviously. But the timing, of course, was a completely different one, and my mindset was completely different. But the only way to keep on pushing forward, the only way to get out of that was to doing stuff. Was by doing stuff, by actually moving forward, by actually trying to change anything. And now I'm standing in a completely different position. I'm not saying I am a completely different person. I am not saying that, oh, that guy, a year ago, I was the worst guy, I was lame. No, not at all. I was learning. I was going through a lot of stuff. I was managing a startup. I was going through some very deep stuff. And I had to learn from that to be where I am today. And I have no idea where I'm gonna be in 1 year more. I'm not talking about 5 years, 10 years, just 1 year. Damn, not even 1 year, just in 6 months, I have no idea where I'm gonna be. And that's a huge uncertainty. That's something very hard to struggle with for some people. To me, actually excites me because it means that I have a wide variety of opportunities. It means I can do a lot of things. It means that now I am aware of the things that I can push forward to. And I can push so much that my present time, my current situation could be so different in just 6 months more. And that happened to me last year. That happened to me in the last couple of months. I'm completely different. I'm in a completely different position from where I was 3 months ago. And 3 months is not that much. It is within the same year, you know. So I guess what I'm trying to say here, it's if you want results, you can only push forward. You can only keep on moving. You can only keep on doing stuff. And it's not easy, and it's not simple, and it's going to be um, very frustrating, and it's going to be awful. It's part of the process. You're gonna have awful times, you're gonna have awful things to do, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. And I'm saying this not as someone who is doing so much. I'm not sure about that. Maybe yes, maybe not. I don't know. I can always keep on pushing myself. That's kind of a self-expectative that I have, sure. But the other day, my partner was telling me about this story. He was talking to an Uber driver, and he realized how this driver was doing so much in his life because he had 4 sons, he had 4 children, he had 4 dogs, and his wife who wasn't truly working. And I mean, she wasn't like she was taking care of the family. She wasn't working out there. Um, and he was shocked because he told them, you are taking care of so many lives. You're taking care of this huge beautiful family, but how are you doing all of that? How are you getting the money? How are you doing that? And this guy was able to do it. He was working a lot of things. He was pushing forward and not hesitating. He was doing stuff. And he was honest. He just said, well, I'm not this big TV show guy. I'm not really good to just sit down and watch a movie. I'm not good at that. I just like to keep on moving around and to be trying to do new stuff. And that's a huge mindset. It's not just a mindset, it's the way of living. It's how you live, it's how you do things. I don't consider myself I'm quite there, but I do see how that helps, at least in an interval of time, it helps you to get closer to your real dream. So yeah, I'm gonna just finish there because there's a lot of things going on here. I wanted to say that out loud. Just do stuff, alright? Whatever step, it's a good step. Just do stuff. Do whatever. That's the only thing that's gonna help you motivate. That's the only thing that's gonna help you to create any result. Whether bad or good, it's better to have a result than to not change at all. I will finish saying that I think the worst thing that could happen, and this may happen for different situations, but the worst thing that could happen is that you finish an entire year feeling like you have progressed absolutely nothing, that you are in the exact same spot, that doing the exact same things as you started. But that's just my thoughts. I wish you the best. I wish you blessings. And I hope you have a lovely week, a lovely rest of the day.